The market is red. Bitcoin's dumping. Altcoin traders are shitting themselves right now. Is Bitcoin going to 70k? Wait a minute, chill out. Before we get there, we got some key levels we need to take a look at. Let's just jump straight in the market. Hit that subscribe button right now. Here's a Bitcoin chart. So far, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruh. But this is decision time. And right now, I'm not going to lie to you lot, it's not looking good. Yesterday's video, I showed you lot the bullish scenario, and I've also showed you the bearish scenario. Right now, this is what I call squeaky bum time. Why do I call it squeaky bum time? Me personally, I'm about to enter a trade. I'll be long in Bitcoin at this line. If Bitcoin hits this line of 89,440, I'll enter a long. You might be thinking, oh, you crazy, the market is dumping, blah, blah, blah. Let me quickly show you the market. As you can see, everything's red, apart from Axie and this next bullshit shit altcoin. Everything else is red, right? Bitcoin dominance is green, USDT dominance is green, obviously. So why am I thinking of long in Bitcoin? So you're probably thinking, is this guy crazy? Why is he going to long Bitcoin? And this channel, we've been talking about this yellow line for quite a while now. And right now, this is support. And if Bitcoin hits this yellow line of 89,440, I have to enter a long. But why? Because that is support. And what I do is I open up long positions whenever price hits support. I could be wrong. I could be right. No one knows what price is going to do next, right? But me personally, what I'll be doing is I'll be entering a long if Bitcoin hits this yellow line. Bitcoin does something like this, I'll be longing. That is my entry right here. We've been talking about this yellow line for quite a while now. If you haven't checked out my videos, I strongly advise you to go and check them out. We've been talking about this yellow line for like coming up to a week now, right? So let's quickly go back to the yellow line. This yellow line is very important. I'll be entering a long position if Bitcoin hits this yellow line. I expect it to do something like this. Come down, hit the yellow line, do a little weird shit like this, high and low, and then we go back up. That's what I'm expecting. If I get it right, I get it right. If I don't, it doesn't matter because we're going to have a stop loss just underneath that yellow line. We'll have a stop loss around here. Let's calculate what the L would be. If we get it wrong, 1.2%. It's not that bad, right? It's not the end of the world. I won't be using crazy leverage. I'll use about 10x leverage. So if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. It's not that deep. That's what I'm willing to risk on this trade, right? Obviously, in my previous video, we talked about the bearish scenario. The bearish scenario is Bitcoin breaks it, uses it as a bearish retest, and then we come back down to get these lows and then to get these lows. But me personally, I think we're going to bounce here. But anyways, let's get into other coins. This is a coin chart on the daily, right? So on the daily, I explained to you lot, I won't be entertaining any long positions until a coin breaks this white line, comes back, use it as a retest, and off we go, right? I expect a 58% move. I also told you I won't be entering no long positions in coins until it breaks this line. And this video right here, let's go into the video. Boom. This video right here coming up to 2 weeks ago, I explained to you how important it is to wait for the entry regarding coin. I also talked about Solana. I also talked about Sui. So let's quickly get into it. Yeah, coin, as you can see, this is our entry and price action hit that and came straight down. That's why I told everyone I won't be long in coin until it breaks here. Obviously, we've also got plan B. Plan B is coin needs to break this yellow line. If coin breaks this yellow line, then I'll enter a short. Right now, it's a no trade zone. It didn't break resistance and it hasn't broke support. Everything else, I'm not entertaining. I mean, like, if you really wanted to enter this trade, you could have marked the previous low like that, and that could have been entry right here. As soon as it breaks this low, you could have entered. You'd have made a nice bit of profit. Probably like, what's that, like 20% move? Yeah, 21. You might as well call it 21% move, yeah? Coin. I gave you lot coin. I said it's not ready until it breaks that line. So far, happy days. I'm winning. I gave you lot Sui as well. This is Sui on the daily. I told you lot Sui, I won't be entertaining any long until it breaks this. This is heavy resistance. It wicked past it, psyched everyone out, and came straight down. To take the piss, even came down, came up again, done a bearish retest and came all the way down. I said Subi's not ready for a long until it breaks this blue line. And so far, I'm right. AVAX situation, I explained to you lot. Don't get excited about this little move. Like, the real move is here. The safest move is over here. Once AVAX breaks this, then we can start talking about $16, $18, $21 AVAX. Until then, all of this could be a fake out. And so far, I'm right. That's why it's very important to identify where those key levels are, because otherwise you end up getting trapped. Market makers, smart money, good traders, whatever you want to call them, they will trap you where you think, all right, like AVAX broke this, came back down, retest, it's gone back up. So do you know how many people entered the long here? A lot of people. And if they didn't take their money out over here, they're pissed. There would have been a loss, stop loss would have got hit, liquidation, so on, right? That's why you need to understand where the key levels are. The safest entry for AVAX will be up here. Once it breaks here, it shows you a little bit of strength. Once it breaks here, it's going to show a lot more strength. And then it will give you the confidence. Once it breaks this and use it as support, you can enter. Then you can understand, all right, finally, the price is on an uptrend. That's why in this channel, I give you like the best setups, not just the best setups, I give you like the safest setups. And not just the safest setups, I show you like how to get those setups. Obviously, the market is red. Everything's bleeding, right? Everyone's selling, everyone's panicking, everyone thinks everything's going to zero. I like to open up my long position days like this. When I enter a long, especially like on a swing trade, or if I'm going to be in the trade for a day or two, I don't like buying green candles. That's just the way I am. And vice versa for shorts. I don't like buying red candles if I'm going to open up a short position. So right now, to a simple-minded person, he might be thinking, oh, this guy's crazy. He's about to open up a Bitcoin long position. But you need to understand, I've got my rules. And whenever I identify key support areas, I open up a long. And if I get it wrong, it's not that deep because I've got a stop loss. What do you lot think though? Do you think all of this is just another fake out, another scare tactics? Or do you think Bitcoin's going to 70K? Hit me up in the comments and let me know. What coins are you lot trading? Are you lot looking for long positions, short positions? Or are you sitting on the sideline? Let me know, man. Hit me up in the comments. You lot know what to do. Like, subscribe, all of that. I'll hit you up with some more.